Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. My name is Neil and I'm trying to help you, or I'm hoping to help you along your journey to become a little bit better in the broadest way possible. Today I want to share 3 different roles you can be throughout the day to maximize your productivity and minimize the amount of motivation needed. And I'm talking about implementing the pilot, the plane, and the engineer principle. A framework I got from a YouTuber called Ali Abdal in one of his Skillshare classes. We all know that motivating ourselves is not always the easiest thing to do. And of course, the amount of motivation is dependent on numerous things in life, but there are some tricks that might help you to get more done by lowering the amount of motivation needed and leveling up the output you could generate throughout the day. The pilot, the plane, and the engineer are basically 3 mental states you can be in that each have their unique qualities. So where the pilot sets the course for the plane, the engineer works on the plane, and the plane flies a distance. And these 3 settings, if you will, can be brought back to different states you can be throughout the day. So if we get up in the morning, we are mostly more energized than in the evening. And we're able to think much more clear and can set our course for the day much better than in the evenings to reach our goals eventually. And that's exactly the job of the pilot. The pilot is setting the course for the entire day and is making sure nothing is missed. You're prioritizing your tasks as well, and you're making sure that every task or project has been put into a system. So you don't have to think about it if you are in plane mode. For me, the mornings are the best moments to schedule out my day because then I'm clear of mind. I don't have brain fog inside of my head, and I'm tending to have that in the evenings much more. So the mornings are the moments I will be in pilot mode, so I can set the course for the day and I don't have to think about it if I'm in plane mode. So as the role of the plane, you're flying a distance. So you're working and you don't have to think about scheduling out the day as a pilot, because that's a phase you already had in the morning and you can mainly focus on doing your job. It is also true that if you are very specific in writing down the course for the day, you don't have to think about it if you are working on it. And that helps you again by getting into a more focused state and eventually get more done throughout the day. So being solely in plane mode helps you to really focus on your tasks and to execute everything on your to-do list. So if we're talking about work days, you will be mostly in plane mode. What you might find out as well, or what you have found out already, is that your energy drops during the day. And therefore try to smartly schedule out the tasks in terms of importance in the morning. And you can do that, for example, with the ABCDE method I have been talking about in a previous video. And at last, there is the engineer. And the engineer works on the plane and makes sure that everything is put in place so the plane and the pilot can work as efficiently as possible. And in engineer mode, you're also making sure that the entire system is organized well, so the plane and the pilot mode don't have to worry about that anymore. And this is specifically important to keep up with the system, right? Because no organization means an inefficient system, and an inefficient system brings up the probability the system on itself will fail, and either the pilot takes a wrong course or the plane crashes. So now you know about the 3 roles you can take throughout the day. But how could we implement these 3 roles? So as previously mentioned, to be in pilot role, you need to be sharp, you need to be clear of mind, You need to have no brain fog or whatsoever. And since most of the people are pretty clear, especially in the mornings, I would encourage you to be in pilot mode in the morning, but some people also do it in the evenings. And if this works for you, then you should probably be a pilot at the end of the day. But what I found out for myself is that the mornings are by far the best moment to schedule out my day. Yeah, a piece of retrospection is actually very important, and that's where the role of the engineer comes around. So especially in the evening when you had your entire day, it is a good thing to look back, to do some retrospection, and have a look at the things that happened the way they did, but also looking at what you could improve in other days, to be always searching for ways to improve on. So the rest of the day, next to the 10% in pilot mode in the morning and the 10% in engineer mode in the evening, you are in plane mode, in work mode, and this covers most of your days where you don't have to think about the stuff, about the way you should schedule out your day, and you don't have to think about the systems to improve on, because these moments are already scheduled in your system. So I hope this helps you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Like this video, share it with somebody you think it's valuable for. Every week I'm putting out videos like these, so please consider a subscription, and I'll see you in the next one.